Alright, so it's Halloween, and I just skimmed the Wikipedia page for Moneyball, and I'm gonna analyze all the monsters, because I think that's just some data we're gonna want. And so I'm gonna be plotting them on a graph, and I'm gonna be analyzing them on a scale of spooky to scary. So that's, like a funny, that's kind of spooky, to that's actually really scary. And beware to be dead. So that's, watch out to, it's gonna kill you. Okay, so first up is a mummy. It's kind of directly in the middle of spooky and scary, because it's an old dead thing, presumably, but it's also just someone in a bunch of bandages. So I'll put that right in the middle there, and then beware be dead. I feel like it's a hard beware, because slow, maybe a 1, bump it up 1. One of those really slow monsters that comes at you at like 1 mile per hour. That's slow. I don't even know how mummy would open a locked door. So probably pretty easy to defeat. Frankenstein, another slow one, but really strong. Could probably break open a door. And I feel like I've seen Frankenstein run, and he's pretty merciless. So I'm gonna bump him up into be dead, a little bit up into there. Spooky to scary. I mean, the green flathead version is pretty goofy looking. If you're talking someone made out of dead body parts, like in some Frankensteins, that's pretty scary. But I guess I'll average those out, put it a little in the spooky. Skeleton, very much spooky, not that scary. I've seen skeletons. I have a skeleton. What's to be scared of? It's spooky. And beware be dead. This is the epitome of a beware. Because a skeleton can barely do anything to you. It's gonna poke you with a finger. It's like a person, but with less stuff, with no muscles or skin or gun. So yeah, down here, very ineffective monster. Creature from the Black Lagoon, also kind of a stand-in for general fish monsters. I think he's spooky, because why is he shaped like a person? It'd be scary if he was half fish, like a centaur, but the bottom, or no, I guess a mermaid is already a centaur with a fish as the bottom. So let's say if he was a fish on the top and legs on the bottom, well, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I'm gonna say pretty into spooky. I mean, it'd still be scary to see him walking around. And then beware be dead, also not that deadly. His whole, you stay away from water, you're pretty much in the clear. He's not gonna come up into your apartment. Well, maybe you would. All right, let's bump him up a little. Dracula, this could be controversial. I wanna really give it to Dracula straight. Spooky to scary. I think it is scary, because he's always like a scary rich guy. That's scary enough. And then he's got fangs. He's just got an air of malevolence. He's pretty scary. And he can turn into a bat. You never know when he's gonna do that. Could happen anytime. Definitely scary. Beware be dead. I think it's really his dogged determination that makes him a be dead, I think. Because he always gets who he wants to bite. He always finds a way, even if he has to turn into a bat and fly up into some crazy place. And there's a really specific way to destroy him, otherwise he lives forever. So he's very much up in the be dead. You gotta form a whole plan and get a posse together if you want to defeat a Dracula. So Dracula's strong showing. Ghost, kind of pitiful when you think about it. What can a ghost do? Ghosts are real do-nothing monsters. I've never seen a ghost, do anything. They just float at you and make noises. So it is scary. Ghosts are scary. I'll give them that they're scary, but they're very much more beware than be dead. Ghosts are kind of a joke, in my opinion. Zombies, another monster with a slowness problem. Very slow. Some movies have them running. Fair, but I gotta mostly average them on the side of being slow, so I'll give them. I'm putting them in Beware and Spooky Scary. They're scary. They got bits of their face falling off, and they come at you and they just eat you like a wild animal. That's pretty scary. All right. Speaking of wild animals, werewolf. Now, I think werewolf is maybe one of the most VIDS, because they're fast. They climb stuff. If you're out in the world, a werewolf will get you. You know, it'll find you up in an office building or at a restaurant. It'll find you anywhere, and they can appear anywhere, because you never know who's a werewolf. Next person you see could be a werewolf. So definitely be dead. Spooky to Scary, also pretty scary. I know I dinged Creature from the Black Lagoon for basically being a person-shaped animal. And werewolf's the same thing, but just works a lot better, makes a lot more sense. Yeah, scary dog man. I'm gonna wrap it up there for now. Take this information how you will. I'll probably submit it to Monsters Digest, Monsters Illustrated, whatever. I'll find somewhere to submit it. Let me know if you think I was way off on anything, or if there's some monsters I missed that you want to hear about. Let me know your thoughts, and maybe we'll do a 2.0, or if your ideas are bad, it'll be like a 1.2. All right, so happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.